Is positive thinking all about ignoring negative emotions? Now, that's a myth that's been making the rounds, but let's debunk this right off the bat. Positive thinking is not about suppressing or denying your negative emotions. Quite the contrary. It's about acknowledging these emotions, processing them in a healthy manner, and not letting them control your outlook on life. Imagine you're facing a challenge. A positive thinker doesn't ignore the difficulty or pretend it doesn't exist. Instead, they acknowledge the challenge, allow themselves to feel the associated emotions, but then they reframe. They look for the opportunity for growth within the adversity. They cultivate resilience, find the silver lining, and keep moving forward. So, the next time you hear someone say that positive thinking means ignoring negative emotions, you know better. It's about balance, authenticity, and resilience. Positive thinkers reframe challenges as opportunities, cultivating resilience and finding silver linings in adversity. Can positive thinking be equated with being unrealistically optimistic? This is a common misconception that we often encounter. People tend to think of positive thinking as donning rose-colored glasses and ignoring the harsh realities of life, but that's not what it's about. Optimism indeed is a key component of positive thinking, but it doesn't suggest turning a blind eye to life's difficulties. True positive thinking is about maintaining a sense of hope and possibility, even when the future seems uncertain. It's about seeing the glass as half full, not because you're ignoring the empty part, but because you're choosing to focus on the potential to fill it up. It's about believing in your ability to navigate through rough waters, rather than fearing the storm. In essence, positive thinking isn't about being unrealistically optimistic. It's about having a proactive approach, focusing on what can be done, and finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Remember, it's not ignoring the darkness, it's shining a light to find your way through it. Positive thinking involves focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Is positive thinking a cure-all solution to life's troubles? One might be inclined to think so, given the growing popularity of self-help literature and positive psychology. But let's pause and delve into the third myth about positive thinking, the notion that it can magically solve all of life's problems. Positive thinking, indeed, has profound benefits for mental health and well-being. It can cultivate resilience, foster optimism, and promote a more balanced perspective on life's challenges. Yet, it is not a magic wand that can instantly eliminate adversity. Life as we know it is complex, filled with ups and downs, triumphs and trials. Positive thinking must be accompanied by action, effort, and perseverance. It's about maintaining a hopeful mindset while actively working towards solutions. It's about believing in one's ability to overcome adversity, yet understanding that some situations require more than just a positive attitude. So remember, positive thinking is just one tool in a broader toolkit for personal growth and development. Does positive thinking imply naivety? This is a question that often arises when discussing the concept of positive thinking. This misconception, known as the naivety misconception, assumes that those who embrace positive thinking are ignoring the harsh realities of life. This, however, is far from the truth. Positive thinking does not entail wearing rose-colored glasses or dismissing the existence of suffering and injustice. Instead, it's about maintaining a hopeful and resilient mindset in the face of adversity. It's about finding meaning and purpose in difficult circumstances and actively working towards positive change. Positive thinkers acknowledge the challenges of life. They are well aware of the obstacles and hurdles that stand in their way. But rather than focusing on these hurdles, they choose to concentrate on what is within their control. They channel their energy into making a positive impact, both in their own lives and in the lives of others. So, positive thinkers focus on what is within their control and strive to make a positive impact. Does positive thinking require suppressing negative thoughts? This is a common question and a prevalent myth, but the answer is a resounding no. Positive thinking doesn't mean we sweep negative thoughts under the rug. Instead, it encourages us to acknowledge these thoughts, to confront them, and to challenge their validity. Imagine negative thoughts as uninvited guests at your mental party. You wouldn't pretend they're not there, would you? Instead, you'd greet them, understand why they've shown up, and then show them the door. It's about recognizing the negative, but not allowing it to take center stage. Often these thoughts are rooted in fear or insecurity. By addressing them head-on, we can understand their source, refute their irrationality, and replace them with positive affirmations. This process not only fosters resilience, but also reduces stress. It's about giving all thoughts their due respect, but knowing which ones deserve to stay. By addressing negative thoughts head-on, we can foster resilience and reduce stress.